Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. It is November 26th. Lisa, Lydia, Scott here with you this morning. Of course, we're live on Facebook every weekday morning right around this time. It stays on your Facebook feed, though, throughout the day. So whenever it works best for you, you can watch it at that time. And remember, we make it into a podcast. Just go to inform.com/podcast and look for the Inform Minute.
All right, Lydia, the morning commute today, not too bad after yesterday being all icy and such, but still pretty cold out there.
Yes, very cold. Temperatures upper single digits,
Yeah.
lower teens this morning, even some lower single digits out to our west. Devil's Lake dropped down to like 3 degrees this morning. Wind chills have been in the double digits below in that direction, so it's cold and turning colder as we head into your holiday weekend. Today, a few flurries underneath kind of a stubborn cloud deck. We saw some of those in Fargo this morning. Kind of stopped now, but wouldn't be surprised to get another batch or two, which is kind of off and on throughout the day. Your best chance for accumulating snow, though, comes late tonight into tomorrow. And that's going to develop out to our northwest and then drop down to the southeast. Likely in the Fargo area around first news time into the morning drive. Trace to 1 inch expected there. So not a huge snow by any means. And it is a colder Canadian snow, so it's the drier, fluffier type that tends to just kind of sweep away easier, not the heavy, wet type of snow. Fast mover, it's out of here by about lunchtime tomorrow, and your afternoon travel plans for your Wednesday looking good. Cool. We just continue to be cold. Highs in the 20s today or near 20 again tomorrow. Teens for highs on Thursday. A little bit breezy, but that would be the only road issue that I can find. Out of the northwest, 10 to 20 miles an hour. So not crazy windy, but little tug on the steering wheel on Thursday. Overnight, then we fall down into the single digits, close to 0. I have 10 for the high temperature on Black Friday, which is colder than it is right now. If you think it's chilly right now, it's going to be even colder for your high temperature come Friday. We do get sunshine, though, so that's kind of a nice trade-off, I guess.
Yeah.
And then we fall below 0 for the first time this season come Saturday morning.
Yay!
Woohoo!
So buy a lot of sweaters and coats.
Yes,
there you
our
go.
Black Friday shopping list is full of all the warm
Yep.
gear. Single-digit high temperatures on Saturday and Sunday for the first day of December. I have us back to about 20 degrees by the middle of next week. So it's not just a downhill slide from here, but it's cold.
Yeah, we're in it now.
1 week from yesterday, we were in the 50s.
Oh,
And
wow.
I know, right? And now we have just completely flipped the script. We're tracking our first sub-zeros of the season. Last year, we didn't get our first sub-zeros until January, which was a record, by the way. So, yeah, it's here. It's cold.
Yeah.
It's all the things. My tire pressure dropped yesterday.
Yep,
Anybody else? Yep.
Fill them up.
Yep, exactly. So it's just all of those little things that you're like, oh yeah, 'tis the season. But the Christmas lights are hung up in Cavalier. I do know that. Got a beautiful
There
picture
you go.
from Cavalier, North Dakota this morning of the Christmas lights strung across Main Street. So if it's going to be cold, it might as well be festive. They'll
Yes.
tell you about some fun downtown activities and
Uh-huh.
all those winter things. So we have to find joy in winter
Yes.
somewhere
Right.
because otherwise
Find
we'll
cheer.
be very miserable.
That's true.
All right, thanks guys.
Thanks, Lydia.
Well, Lydia's right. Today, the holiday season really lights up in downtown Fargo. The lighting of the downtown Christmas tree is tonight. The tree lighting events go from 6 to 8. Also, the downtown skating rink will open tonight.
That'll be fun. And there's also a new Christmas tradition kicking off at the same time. It's called Window Wonderland. It's for local businesses downtown. They've transformed their storefronts into nice holiday displays. Those businesses can be competing for awards in 3 different categories. Those are Decked Out Delight, People's Choice, and Brand Brilliance. Voting for that event kicks off tonight with the tree lighting. Voting goes through December 7th. So a lot of fun down there.
West Fargo Public Schools will soon have a new administrative building. The school board approved the purchase agreement for a 30,000 square foot building just a couple blocks north of the Red River Valley Fairgrounds. The district will pay about $3.6 million for that building.
Happening today, law enforcement are training at a West Fargo church. The West Fargo Police Department is doing training at the Prairie Heights Church on 32nd Avenue South. Training is going to go from noon to 10, both today and tomorrow. Officers will not be using live rounds during this, but it does look very realistic. You'll probably see emergency lights and lots of people and all that kind of stuff. So just know that's going on and there's no real danger to the public.
The state of North Dakota wants a judge to dismiss a lawsuit over gender-affirming care before it goes to trial early next year. A group of families with transgender children and a pediatric doctor are suing the state over a ban on gender-affirming care for transgender youth. On Monday, the state asked a Bismarck judge to throw out the case. The law went into effect in 2023 after the legislature overwhelmingly passed it, and then Governor Doug Burgum signed it into law. It makes it illegal to provide gender-affirming health care for minors, even if the parents consent. The trial is set to start in January.
A local bank is merging with a new partner in a deal worth about $1.4 billion. Illinois-based Old National Bank announced it's buying Bremer Bank's parent company, Bremer Financial. Federal regulators still do need to approve that deal, but if it is approved, the Old National would take over Bremer Bank's 70 locations across Minnesota, North Dakota, and Wisconsin. There are 7 branches here in Fargo and 6 in Grand Forks.
Remember, Dom Izzo will have your latest sports headlines coming up here, 9 to 11. You can watch Hot Mic with Dom on WDAY Extra and Inforum.com.
And don't forget, for just 99 cents a month for your first 3 months, get that all access pass to Inforum.com. Just go to Inforum.com/subscribe to get the deal.
And our next newscast is coming up at 11 this morning, and we have you covered this afternoon starting at 4, 5, 6, 9, and 10.
First News returns tomorrow morning from 5 to 7, so be sure to join us then.
Have a great day, everyone.